Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it. And that's what we are here to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It is my opinion and my opinion only. Well, honey, we here to answer some questions, okay? Because I've been seeing a lot of people in the comments saying, well, what happened to this Gambling Anonymous? She said she was going to be going twice a week and she was going to be dedicated and she was going to be giving updates. Well, just like anything that Peach does, right? It always is something said but never does. I mean, we still, like I always say, we still waiting on that divorce, girl. We still waiting on you to get out here and do some real healing. We still waiting on you to post that you're going to cook and clean every single day. We still waiting on some actual family content. We still waiting on you to do something other than what you're doing, and it just ain't happening. But yesterday she goes live, and when I tell you the live was only maybe 25-26 minutes, but sometimes it doesn't take a long time to show people you're full of crap, right? Doesn't take a long time for you to show people that you're lying, that you're not doing anything that you say that you're doing, that everything that you are out here selling doesn't make sense, right? And that's how I felt about that live. I'm like, okay, she went live and she was there for those few minutes, but she made a big impact. One thing that she did address, right, was the gambling. She sits here and says that she, is still going to Gambling Anonymous. And so she's telling us, we ain't seen no new chip. We ain't seen no new keychain. We ain't seen no paperwork. You went in, you picked up, like I said, she went in, she picked up the welcome packet. If you ever go to any meetings, I mean, I've been to grief meetings. I've been to group counseling before. I've done things like that. Any place that you walk in, they're going to have a table, right? It's going to have a folder. It's going to tell you of all the success stories, all the things that they offer, everything that they selling, and trying to get you to buy, right? That's just how it always is at any business or any place. So she walked in, she got that packet, got in her car and talked about it. She ain't never once listened to what nobody said. She ain't listened to no stories. She's just making stuff up. Because one thing, okay, that is for sure. She claims that, I make the videos because I'm helping people, right? So she'll say that she ran into someone at Burlington that she supposedly helped with gambling. But you won't ever say, I heard a story today that impacted me. And, these meetings are anonymous. They're not supposed to be with any names, but I've never heard her say, well, I heard a story that impacted me and made me want to change today. Or I've heard something encouraging, or this is what I'm getting out of the meetings. Because, girl, you ain't never went. Anybody who's in something like that will refer to it, will use it as a tool, will build it as a stepping stone. And then that would be, you out here sharing your achievements and maybe helping someone. But you're not making these videos and you're not going to Gambling Anonymous because you want to help someone, right? At the end of the day, you came out and said, I'm about to get back gambling. I'm going to try controlled gambling. I'm not doing this to have a lifelong, healed or happiness from not gambling. I'm not here to save money. I'm just, taking a break for now. And see, when I listen to something like that, right, one thing I hear is, when I have the money to blow, I'm going to blow it. Right now, my views are down. Right now, my classes are down. Right now, my bundles are down. I'm shadow banned on Facebook. I'm not making any money, and people didn't buy that I can help them make money. Also, TikTok, every time I get on there and I open my mouth and offend someone or argue or go off on somebody, then guess what, guys? I get banned. So I'm not making very much money. But as soon as I'm able to get out here and get in y'all pockets again and get y'all on the hook, then guess what? I'm going to be back at the casino. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Now, I will say one thing. I was watching a show one time about people who gamble. They said there's two kind of gamblers, right? There's a pickle and there's a cucumber. Now, once you become a pickle, right, there ain't no going back to a cucumber. Some people can go out here and they can gamble and gamble and gamble and gamble, but it doesn't affect their everyday life. That would be a pickle. That would be a cucumber. I'm sorry. But then a pickle, baby, they gamble until they ain't got nothing, selling their cars, their clothes, their shoes, and everything else, right? And Pete, you're a pickle. If you got on here and you admitted that you sold a car because of a gambling habit, that you went broke, that you had to struggle, that you had to, lay back and get your cars repoed, that you done lost your man, your hope, your housing, and everything else because of it, then, honey, you're a pickle. And it shows. So to try and even say that you have an addiction, that would be like I said, an alcoholic saying, you know what, y'all? I've been alcoholic now for years, right? Oh, yes, I have. But I'm going to go to a few meetings, right? After I go to a few meetings, have me about 30 days under my belt of, not drinking, then I'm going to go back to control drinking, right? Because I wouldn't be an alcoholic in the first place if I could control my drinking. I mean, that's just how it sounds. Sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. But it just sounds like when her money gets back big, then she's going to be out here doing what she wants to do. Right now, her money is funny, so she has to sit down. She doesn't really have a choice. And I'm going to say this. Even though her money is funny, I don't believe that she's not gambling. I believe that she's doing it, but she's hiding while doing it. I think that she sneaks off. She gets her, little fix and then gets back in the house. She's not going overboard. Wood is the one going overboard every month, blowing his checks and not helping with the household. So she has to stand up double time, right? Her money funny and her man ain't helping. So, that's a recipe for sit your behind down, right? So that's what she's doing. And instead of going out and spending a whole bunch of money gambling, what is she doing? Like I said, she has a shopping addiction, right? So she's going out buying all this new stuff to put in her house. She's out here dancing over in Burlington. She's over here shaking it for a little bit at the Dollar Tree. I mean, she's doing what she's got to do to keep that content flowing. But baby, I ain't going to talk y'all ears off. I just wanted to address the mess that comes out of her mouth and call her out on it because she hates when people do that. So you guys, I'm going to see you guys down in the comments below.